Hey besties, what is up? I am back. Are you ready to grab some tissues and start crying about the songs I'm about to mention? No? Well, get ready, because today, we will be talking about songs that break me down like no other and why. You can also take this as songs recommendation tbh. This is my intake on what the song means and my view of it. It might not be accurate, but it is how I perceive the songs. I would love to hear your opinions and thoughts about the song in the comments. Teehee. Anyways, let's get started. Although I have to give a warning that this song has a lot of BTS songs, so I'll try keeping it dispersed throughout the video. This is also just a few songs. I'll leave my full playlist in the description. Anyways, let's get started for real this time.
Inside, I wanna think that it's a lie. Why?
Starting first on our tear track. Haha, get it? Tear track. Anyways, we have She's in the Rain by The Rose. This song in simple terms just breaks me down. The vocal is insane along with the meaning, it simply just hurts me. It starts with them, the band, and how over time they are just losing interest in everything and starts to live aimlessly. Then turns to refer to her and how the person doesn't open up and they want to get in and be there for them but can't. In more ways than one, the song flows aimlessly and makes you break TF down. Second, we have Don't Want to Acknowledge by Bangshan. The lyrics, oh my, it hurts. The meaning hurts. The emotion in his voice hurts. There's not much to say beside that. This hurts me. Third is Outro Tear by the BTS rap line. Suga wrote this song for the members when they had thought about disbandment, and every time I hear it, it reminds of how they all cried when Suga showed them the song. In short, this song makes me my breaks vocal cord while also breaking me down. I think it holds a special place for a lot of ARMY, me included, and for BTS themselves. Fourth, we have 28 by August D. The song talks about how the idea of growing up also comes with the answer to life. But as he's growing up, he realizes that what he questions at a younger age still remains a question. And he as an adult still doesn't know the answer to his problems. He's living aimlessly through life but not sure where it's going. The song itself just speaks on a lot of concerns I have as I'm growing up and slapped me in the face when I heard it. Fifth is Last Dance by Big Bang. It just reminds me of their last concert when they sang this and breaks me every time. Sometimes when I wanna feel something, I blast this and rewatch the video. Sixth is Phobia by Stray Kids. It's disguised as a love song but truly talks about the phobia of losing people and the anxiety that some people encounters. It talks about how just being stuck because of your anxiety and simply can't function or do little things because of your phobia. I relate to this too much since my anxiety stems since I was young and I often go through these emotions. Stray Kids said themselves that this was about being afraid of losing stays, and that just hurts. Seventh is C by BTS. It's a hidden track and they meant for people to find it when people needed it. In short, I found it while at my lowest and just have a certain emotional attachment to it. Talking about how all the hope you have will also come with despair, but again you have hope still. They talk about the very beginning. The beginning of them sharing one room and how they constantly heard doubts about their success and if they could come to be anything. To be sad, to have despair, is all for the hardships. The hardships meaning your success.
I can see.
Eighth is Nap of a Star by Text. The idea of being in love with someone but only being to see them in a dream. Seeing and feeling someone's presence but never actually touch or see them just hurts when you're so in love with the person. Especially during this pandemic. The melody and vocal for this song just breaks me down. Ninth is Moonchild by RM. Let me start this by saying anything RM writes is so beautiful and well written that well it brings me pain as well as happiness, but mainly pain. Even though it doesn't sound like your typical slow sad song, it talks about how life basically hands you pain and sorrow because it's quote that's our destiny see unquote. Even though we have to deal with the unhappiness and sometimes in moments where we can't take help from other, and to feel that it's okay to just be sad as long as you don't hurt yourself over it. It brings such a calm meaning that I usually listen to it when I'm coming out of my sadness. 10th is Don't Wanna Cry by 17. Talking holding on a front that you have to be strong, that even though you want to cry you can't. Also not being enough at the same time even though you're trying to be, is honestly just a universal message to all the broken people out there, and that hits like a truck.
Baby, I'm falling.
11th is It's You by Henry. Even though it isn't in Korean, it's by a Korean artist, so I'll include it. I kid you not, this was my most played song in 2019. I found this song when I was going through a hard breakup, and it talks about being so in love and falling for this person. And everything about that person is so special to you, and man, it just made me sad every time I heard it cause I couldn't relate anymore lol. 12th is Magic Shop by BTS. Honestly, to me this song is such a comfort song for the days where my anxiety hits. It talks about how they know that it's hard to be strong in those days where you feel extra weak, opening an idea in your head that, hey, this song can comfort you and be there for you when you yourself can't. This makes me cry happy tears and sad tears at the same time. 13th is Eyes Nose Lips by Taeyang, and it is literally just a classic. It's probably one of the songs that got me really into K-pop and a good tear track. 14th is Goodbye by 2NE1. The vocals of the members are insane in this, but the lyrics just really hits as they talk about not wanting a person to leave and not being sure if they can live without that person. CL co-wrote the song for the members, and man, it hurts when you know she's talking about the group and how she doesn't know if she'll be able to live without them. Without the meaning behind it, just the song itself is beautiful and brings out the tears. 15th is Faded in My Last Song by NCTU. Not gonna lie, when I heard this song for the first time I thought it talked about being high, but I think it's about this person coming in all of a sudden and ruining the plans that they had for their life, and about how they can't be with the person. Which just resonated with me, but I'll be honest, I don't know why the title is Faded in Me Last Song. 16th is Abyss by Jin. Let me start by saying that Abyss deserves more recognition and how this is probably one of his best single. He talks about basically being stuck and not knowing what to do, circling around himself, thinking that all the achievements that he achieved, and how he thinks he doesn't deserve it. I feel like this is something a lot of people can relate with, just being burnt out by life and the expectations that the people around you have for you. 17th is Spring Day by BTS. This is another classic, but the song is about longing in the past, being lost in the memories of the past. The instrument and vocal and everything about this breaks me down like no other. 18th is 19 by Stray Kids. Man, this song really hits as it talks about growing up and being afraid of leaving the child version of you behind. That even though you're not ready to grow up and be this adult with all those responsibility, time just isn't stopping for you. Putting on a front that you're this adult, but really you're not, and you're still struggling and wondering if anyone felt what you're going through. And I related to this on another level. 19th is First Love by Suga of BTS. All I can simply say is please look up the lyrics of this song and experience it for yourself. Once I found out the meaning, I bawled like a baby. 20 is Epiphany by Jin of BTS. Talks about realizing your self of worth and how much you're worth. That you're the person you should love and not some else. Not to bend and mold yourself to fit someone else's understanding. One of my ultimate crying song.
Told I will kick out.
21 is Untitled 2014 by G-Dragon. Talks about being the toxic person in the relationship and wanting the person you love to come back. Just has so much love that I break every time. His voice and emotion is chef's kiss. The last one for today is Blue and Grey by BTS. Every single line of this song hits, and I mean every single line. Wanting to be happy but can't, and feeling like you're being greedy as you want happiness. Pretending to be happy and everything that you see just makes you overthink and constantly feel this hole of sadness and being stuck in one place. There's so much to this song that I can't even say everything about it. All the emotions of the members really come through, and I just connect with the lyrics a little too much. Alright y'all, that is all I have for today. This took way too long, so hope you enjoyed it. Bye.